Hello, hello! My name is Kallista and welcome back to Pentiment. In the last episode, we were exploring the Abbey, seeing what has changed in the past 7 years. Now, Rutger here, this was the gentleman who, one, we know he's in a relationship with Matthew, the guy with the glasses. He also had such a beautiful singing voice. I'm quite curious as to why he's not singing now. Andreas! Oh, it is wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in London recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. Nuremberg is the same as it always is. I'm not looking forward to going back to Nuremberg. I mean, I think this is the most truthful. To be honest, the whole reason why he's here paying respects to Brother Piero, I think it's a distraction technique. He spent all this time in London, I'm not going to go back to Nuremberg. I'm not going to go back to there. I have no interest in it. I'm going to stay in London. It's finally reached a point for him where he's like, right, I've got to go back to Nuremberg. But what can I do to make the journey take as long as possible? I know. Tassing is on the way to Nuremberg. I'll stop off there. I'll stop off there for a few days. I think that's the only reason why he's visiting Brother Piero's grave. Would Andreas be saying this, though? Would Andreas be completely honest? We didn't really have too many interactions with Rutger. We had a couple of very nice interactions, but we never really had any deep conversations. I think a middle ground would be good. Nuremberg is the same as it always is. Ah, well, it's good to see you in any case. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in London? Lovely. King Henry is an avid supporter of musicians and plays a number of instruments himself. Is this Henry VIII? I know this is right around the time of Henry VIII. Oh God, give me a minute. I went to see Six recently. They give the date of when Anne Boleyn came to the UK, or came back to the UK, rather. Was it 1522? 1522 came straight to the UK. All the British dudes, lame, epic. Like, I swear down it was 1522. You know what? I'ma just do a quick little Google. Okay, so Anne married Henry in 1533, 7 years after their courtship had begun. So yeah, it would be 1522. I don't remember what year this is. And I'm not willing to Google that because, again, potential spoilers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this would be during King Henry VIII's reign. That would make the most sense. Lovely. King Henry is an avid supporter of musicians and plays a number of instruments himself. Oh, interesting. I knew he was a defender of the church, but I did not realise he was a musician as well. I love our music, of course, but I am interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. That he was. He was my friend and teacher. He was our friend. At the end of the day, he was our friend. He was my friend and teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Oh, God bless you too, Rutger. It's lovely seeing you again. Hey, dog! Hello, I'm sorry, buddy, there are still... No, wait, we wanted to go back through that. There are places in here that we have not explored, and I can't go into the sacristy, boo. Much offence. Yes, this way, Andreas. I am exploring everywhere. I want to see who is still alive. That being said, Adok was like one of the oldest people here. Oh, this dickhead. Hi there. I'ma get to you. I want to know if oh, hey, Florian! Andreas Mailer, how wonderful to see you. Have you been well? Well enough, yes, not lately. Ooh. God, Andreas, is your health on the decline? I was under the impression that Andreas wasn't doing good emotionally, mentally. That's what this could mean, though, to be fair. His mental health is having a knock-on effect on his physical health. I think Andreas would be honest with Florian. Florian was a good friend to us. Not lately. I am sorry to hear it. I hope your visit to Kirsau can bring some relief. What brings you back here? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. I don't want to return to Nuremberg just yet. I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Ah, of course. I'm sorry, Andreas. I know it's a small consolation, but he lived a long life with little pain. He died quite suddenly during Lord's. What is this? Monastic hour at dawn, one of the 2 major hours. It is used for the morning prayer. Okay. Have we been told how Piero died? Do you mean like, oh, he died in his sleep, you know, someone realised, oh, he's not here for prayers, we'd better go find him. You know, brother Piero, wake up. He's not waking up. Or, like, did he, like, oh, we're having morning prayers, and Piero just drops down dead of, like, a massive heart attack or something. Like, what do you mean by this? He died quite suddenly during Lord's. He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. I'm sure he appreciates the gesture. As for your visit, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you are always welcome company. I don't speak Italian. I think he's asking how is your Italian? I don't know. I'm so sorry about what is about to come out of my mouth. The only Italian I know is vada a bordo caso. Like, that's the only Italian I know. I'm so sorry for the mispronunciation of this. Quanto è bueno il tuo italiano? How good is your Italian? My Italian is shit, but I'm good at guessing. And that to me is like, not too... And then again, mal, I would assume that's not too bad. Non è troppo male. It's not too bad. I've been reading every Italian medical text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. Really? How many is that? Oh, I haven't counted, but many. Oh, God. Give me a minute. And the French disease for dodgy dicks. I need to figure out how to say this in my own accent first. Leoniceno? I'm gonna go with Leoniceno. That's probably so wrong. Leoniceno's texts on the French disease, which might have been helpful for the Baron all those years ago. The Oh my god, why? Florian, why? Facilicus Medicinae, gonna assume. The Facilius Medicinae, a new printing from Venice. Wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the Flower of Medicine from Salerno. Did you know they've translated it into Hebrew? Okatan? Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medical wisdom of Salerno. Imagine a Polish mercenary doing it. It truly is remarkable. What use would a peasant have for the medical wisdom of Salerno? Well, in case they have a medical emergency. In case they've got a dodgy dick and they're like, if only there were a book that could tell me how to deal with the dodgy dick. Aha! This one right here. It's truly remarkable. What a wonder these books are. I got carried away. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andreas. Until later. Until then. That is cool. I've mentioned before, I like how each character has a different font depending on their station. But I like that Florian had I believe he had a peasant's font. But now that he's kind of gotten involved with the with Klaus and his printing press, he now has the printer's font. I really like that. Most of these medicines were made by Agnes Steinerin, with some help from Sister Gertrude. Oh, again, the guilt. St. Luke, the patron of artists, is also the patron of healers. Now then, you. Andreas, fuck you too, guy. Oh, they cleaned the blood off the wall. Okay, nothing to say on this. We could comment on this in the first chapter. The garden still looks very nice. Oh, hello. Hello, Mirabilis. Oh, such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Now, oh. And all I can think is just how badly is this gonna go? Oh my god, it's not. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you too, Father Gano. And now that we're no longer in earshot, fuck him. Fuck him so hard. I don't like him. I wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. This is a beautiful garden. An absolutely stunning garden. I wonder if there are any new monks. So far we're being introduced to all of the ones that were here previously, but I wonder if anyone new has joined their order. When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. Hello. Hello again. It was Waszlaw. God bless you, Andreas. Welcome back to Kiersau. What brings you back to the Abbey? I'm returning to Nuremberg, but wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero on my way. Just passing through. I'm returning to Nuremberg, but wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero on my way. No. It's fine. I remember Piero. He was a good dude. Oh, of course. His grave is well kept, I assure you. Thank you, Brother Waszlaw. I'm glad to hear it. At least the Abbey's done that much. Remain silent. No. I mean, why wouldn't they look after the graves of their own? Thank you, Brother Waszlaw. I'm glad to hear it. Will you be staying in Tassing long enough for the St. John's Eve festival? It may be simple compared to those in the cities, but everyone in Tassing looks forward to it. Really? Master Andreas, can we? That's really only an extra day or two. Why not? I don't know, Casper. I have a lot of work to get back to. Whatever keeps me another day from that bloated aristocrat and his commission, I'm never one to miss a party. I don't think Andreas would be so bold as to say this, but again, it seems clear to me that he's putting off returning to Nuremberg. That's really only an extra day or two. Why not? Yes! Thank you, Master. I'm sure it's quite quaint compared to what you're used to, but it's one of Tassing's biggest events. Anyway, I'd better get back to work. It's good to see you again, Andreas. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Volslav. Now then, hello there, you're still here. God bless you, Master Mela. God bless you, Brother Lucas. How have you been? Still working in the kitchen? Yes, I'm still assisting Brother Volslav. I've been making more complex dinners recently for Father Gano. Sir. If all of the brothers were eating like that, I would say that's fair. You know what? It's their food. If they want to have fancy meals and it's being shared out equally, like, that's fair. But if it's just Gano who's getting these, like, very complex, very prestigious dinners, and all of the other brothers are eating, like, you know, cooked mackerel, a bit of pottage, you know, stuff like that. They're having the simple foods. Gano, you and I are gonna have issues again, dude. The rest of the brothers eat simpler fare, but the abbot has the privilege of foods from around the world. Why only him? Why not everyone? Why does the abbot need such fancy foods? Tell me about what you've been cooking. Yes! Why does the abbot need such fancy foods? I don't... He's the abbot, yes. Yeah, I understand that he's the abbot, but surely, as a Christian man, he should be like, you know, me and my brothers, we have taken orders. You know, I don't know what kind of vows monks take. I know that nuns tend to take, you know, the whole, like, chastity, poverty, all of that gubbins. I don't know if monks take the same vows, but, like... Well, he's the abbot. Brother Volslav says the abbot always gets the best. Why is this guy such a good dude? Again, I don't... This could be normal for the time period. This could be completely normal for the time period. The abbot gets fancy foods and all the regular brothers get, like, porridge and shit. Like, I get that that's normal. But from my modern day sensibilities, I'm like, surely y'all should be having everything equally because y'all are equal in the eyes of God or something along those lines. Surely. He said Father Matthias was odd because he ate the same food as the rest of the brothers. I don't mind it, though. I've been learning a lot of new ways to cook recently. Oh? What are you cooking now? Oh, Brother Volslav sent me to collect something for him, but I can't remember what it was. Something from the cellar, perhaps? I don't have time to help you right now. I've got time. Something from the cellar, perhaps? Probably. There's so much in there, though. Maybe if I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. We always need more onions. I'll leave you to it, then. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go into the cellar. Why not? Oh. Okay. Hello. Yes! Hello there. I know you're supposed to be catching rats. I don't care. You get food. There you go, little buddy. I hope you enjoy the sausage. That's to the large garden. Let's see, anyone else hanging out indoors? We haven't checked, yeah, we haven't checked the courtyards. No one else was hanging out over here. Okay. Anyone? Anyone at all? No, doesn't seem like it's still this courtyard is beautiful. I love the sound of the running water. I love a good water feature. That's to the church. And no one's sleeping in here. Okay. Now then, Adark. Hello. Hello! Who is this? It's Andreas, Brother Adark. Andreas Mailer. Oh! Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. You flatter me. Oh, I'm glad that Adark is still alive. Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you're still young. When were you last here? I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on these bones. Like the waves of the wide sea on the cliffs of Porthcragan, time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? God has blessed me with good fortune. I've been well, thank you. Successful in body, if not in spirit. Oh. Let's just say we've been well. I've been well, thank you. I am glad to hear it. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, he seems a lot more chill. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? It may be so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. Have you all made up? I liked slagging off Guy with Adark. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so it also contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It is good to hear your voice at Kearsau again. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Adark. Oh, I like Adark. Here's the thing, I like a grumpy old man. I find that sweet. And nothing in Ferentz's house, okay. Sister Illuminata is probably looking out of a window like, is he gonna get here? Is he gonna get here in a minute? In a minute, Illuminata. Oh, hello. Oh, Mother Cecilia, 1463 to 1522. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. Oh. And hello, Piero. Brother Piero, 1450 to 1525. He lived a decently long life. Rest in peace, my old friend. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. And anyone hanging out with the pigs. God, look at you, looking all fat and well fed. God, now I want bacon. God, it's been ages since I've had any bacon. Oh, Master Mailer! It's been so long. 7 years. It's good to see you, Brother Volkbert. How are you? Yeah, it's good to see you, Brother Volkbert. How are you? I am well. I'm a monk now. Brother Lucas, too. I still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers. Has the abbot been treating you well? Are you happy here, brother? Yeah, I would be curious. We know that the abbot hasn't been treating the peasants very well. How has he been treating the monks? Has the abbot been treating you well? Yes, he has. The work is hard, but I am happy. That's good to hear. I'll leave you to your work, brother. God bless you, Master Andreas. And we still can't enter the abattoir. I feel like that, oh god, I feel like there could be a murder in the abattoir, because why is this here? They could have just had this as like a blank wall. Why make this interactable if we're not going to go in here at some point? I just got a murder in an abattoir. That would be rather bloody. Now then, that is everything. And I'm looking at my timer. I only have about 3 minutes left. Oh, shit! Hello! Hello, Zdena! And oh, look at how empty it is. The scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gernot closed the library. Oh. It's a shame seeing this place empty. Oh, Andreas, you're back. Hello, Sister Zdena. You seem surprised to see me, and you're still here. Would Andreas feel awkward being around Zdena? We did shag her. We did shag her. I don't think he would. Yeah, she seems a little surprised, didn't she hear? You seem surprised to see me. Only surprised at how much you've grown in stature. A master artist now, I see. You know, I've grown as well, in a variety of ways. Oh! Oh, you'll have to show me sometime, sister. That night was just that, one night. Shall we finish what we began, sister? Sister Zdena, I appreciate your interest, but, I don't think this Andreas is very interested in sleeping around. Sister, that night was just that, one night. Oh, Andreas, I'm not indulging you again. Indulging me? You practically threw yourself at me. Wait, was it that bad? I like that. You know, he's not so interested in that anymore, but he's still like, oh, when I was doing that, I was really proficient. Wait, was it that bad? No, it wasn't. Oh, shit. Did we? I mean, obviously they weren't using protection, so either she got pregnant or we had a dodgy dick and I was not informed of this and we passed it on to her. Either is... But what happened afterward was bothersome. This is going where I think it's going. I think. Again, this plants to cure an STD? Thank God Sister Gertrude knows her plants. I don't... Oh. Okay, so this is going where my mind first went. You fell pregnant. Shh! Yes. Thankfully, Sister Gertrude helped me end it before a fortnight had passed, so the fetus was yet unformed. I'm sorry I put you in that position. At least nothing really terrible came of the matter. Convenient. I don't need rumours about how I sired a bastard from a nut, Andreas. What a shitty thing. I mean, yes, at least nothing really terrible came of the matter. How do you know? Zdena might have wanted to be a man, and then she had to become a nun, and, you know, oh, well, I can't keep it, because, like, she might have been very upset about this. Like, no, let's not, just apologise. I'm sorry I put you in that position. I chose that path as much as you did, Andreas. I'm living with the consequences. If Sister Gertrude's remedy hadn't worked, I would have been defrocked and my family would have disowned me. I nearly lost everything, all for one stupid fling with you. I was sick for days on end and still have terrible cramps, but still, it's not as bad as it could have been. I'm grateful Sister Gertrude was able to keep you well. I expected that you would have been aware of the risks, remain silent. This is very much, like, I've seen some men argue that, oh, I shouldn't have to wear a condom if I'm having sex with a woman because she's the one who grows the child, therefore it is her responsibility that I don't get her pregnant. So she should be on birth control. Some women have terrible reactions to, I'm talking about the pill specifically. You know, there's also the implant, there's the coil, you know, etc., etc. But I've seen some men argue, like, it's not my job to wear a condom, it's the woman's job to make sure she doesn't get pregnant because she's the one growing the child. And I disagree with that so fucking much. I feel legitimately angry right now just thinking about that. Like, it... No, you are providing half of the DNA. You are providing half of the DNA. If you don't want to have kids, you know, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Wrap it up before you slap it up. That is... I should never say that again. Never again. But This reminds me of that type of thinking, like, oh, well, you should have been aware of the risks, what are you complaining about? Like, sir, you put your dick in her. You put your dick in her, sir. Like, no. Just, let's all be thankful for Sister Gertrude. I'm grateful Sister Gertrude was able to keep you well. Me too. That was a good night. I still remember Mother Illuminata's face. Her expression was illuminating. I was certainly as shocked as she was. Her expression was illuminating. Oh God, Andreas. You should have heard the tongue wagging she gave me afterwards. Quite impressive. It's good to see you again, Andreas. Likewise, sister. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me. Until later. Oh, it was good speaking to Zdena again. Pardon me, Casper. Now then, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we'll finally get to Mother Illuminata. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.